Hi guys, this is Jessica, and today I'm coming at you with a quick little rundown on how I do conversion of logos from Microsoft Word into Illustrator. It's really important to not have your logo or watermark or anything natively in Microsoft Word because getting that image out and into a larger format is going to prove very difficult for you in the future. Let's say you wanted to print a poster, 36 inches, 24 inches. That's not going to scale up. So we've got this quick little example here. I'm going to go ahead and click on this in my Word document, and I'm going to Control C, copy it, and then I believe I have an Illustrator window about to open. Swap that. Hey, there it is. Gonna do a little bit of resizing here. I haven't played with this window yet, so she's not in the right place. There we go. Now we're gonna go ahead and make a new, I just usually use a letter. I don't think you guys could see that screen, but I just create new, tell it I want a letter size document, and we are ready to roll. Maybe. Good morning, Adobe Illustrator. Yeah, that's what's up. So I'm going to press Control V to paste. I want to go ahead and let's see compound shape. Oh no, that's not what I want. Let's go back to this Word document, copy that, Control C, Control V. There we go. So I'm going to press Shift and scale this guy up. Drag a corner. So I think the gist of this is that it's rounded rectangles, squared off at the bottom, round, round on each of these. So it's going to be a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shapes. So we're going to go ahead and press Control R, show our rulers. I'm going to drag a few guides around here. And I believe I have snap turned on, so my rectangle tool, I think I can make a rounded rectangle. Where's my rounded rectangle? Fine. So that's going to be my first item. I'm going to fill it with a color, remove the stroke. Let's go ahead and pluck a green here. Just a filled with green. I'm going to press Alt and drag it over here and Shift to snap it. When I don't press Shift, I can move it freely. If I press Shift, it only goes in 45-degree angles away from the item that I have attached. And then we're going to duplicate it out a couple more times. Now I'm going to press Shift and select all 4 of these shapes. And we are going to align horizontal distribute center on those. So now that's the even spacing. Next, I'm going to do another box for the shape of that. And then show me, will will you give me some corner effects? There's a small possibility I don't know how to do rounded rectangles in Illustrator. So we're about to learn something together. Corner type? Oh, rounded. Let's go ahead and do that. Boom. Yeah, we just learned it. Boom. So we're going to take all of those and give them those rounded corners at 0.25 inches. All of those rounded corners. Boom, boom, boom. That looks good. All of it. Okay. Boom, boom. Love it. All right, now we're going to do another one. Because, ooh, no, I gotta draw some guides. Does it snap? It doesn't snap. I need to turn on snapping. Guides. Snap to point? I don't know, not sure. Maybe that's it. Sure. I don't like where this is going, so we're gonna see if we can. Yeah, stuff lines up nice. Take this, drag it down. What I'm wanting is this rectangle to overlap that rectangle. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on these rounded corners again. And then I'm going to just change this color so you can see the difference between. No, that's not what I wanted. I'm going to change the color so you can see the difference between these. So this boy, I'm going to take Alt, drag it over. Should be exactly even. Going to take Alt, drag it over, hold Shift. Should be exactly even. Now I'm going to select these shapes and we're going to combine them. Where's my Pathfinder? Shape modes, unite. And then click, 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 click. We are going to minus front. Yes. So now this is one even boy. All those points are still saved, but we've got the whole shape of this. Now we've got the fact that the layer, it is a stroke. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this, switch it, change the stroke. Where's my stroke palette? I don't know. I'm not sure. They move things, and I don't know where anything goes. So we'll go ahead and drag this over here, because I don't want to lose that. Let's go ahead and make it like a 10-point stroke for now. And then we will be deleting this bottom one. So I want to direct select all the points. That's our little white arrow. All the points at the bottom of this and press delete. So now we are left with the outline of our castle with the curved lines and what I'm going to do from here is select this. We need to transform the outlines, path, outline stroke. So now that's done. So there you go. Before you outline stroke, if you wanted to change the thickness, this is when you do it. But as far as our item is concerned, I believe that this is pretty good, pretty on point. So I will go ahead and maybe go to a little. Yeah, let's go ahead and do a 12 point. Now I'm going to go back. We're going to path, object, path, outline stroke. So now this is one shape, and let's go ahead and move this back. And we're going to select our shape and scale it down. To where it's the same width. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. That's what I get. Now it looks like my bottom anchors are off a little. So I'm going to go ahead and move them down. Now all we have to do is put a G in the middle of it. So I'm just going to do a great big text tool with a box. Love to run text boxes. Do not like not text boxes. Oh, G, capital G. Oh, we're in caps lock. We're going to capital G. Probably going to move this to that guideline. And double click this text. No. Maybe text tool? Where is my text tool? Window. Show type. Character. Now, nothing is on my computer where it's supposed to be. I recently wiped my computer, so that's why I don't know where everything's at right now. I apologize for the confusion. We're going to go ahead and make this boy way bigger. It probably needs to be like 250. Yeah, maybe even more. 300. Cool. Let's find a font. Looks like this font has a little tail. So I like to do just a scroll. If you type in the text box and use your arrow keys, you can just go through the fonts. I'm a big giant nerd, have a lot of nerd fonts on my computer, so that's what all these are. If I can't find anything, I'll just use a reasonable replication of it, and then I'll go search for a font. If you want a video on font matching, I'd be more than happy to provide that in the near future. I got a couple of tips and tricks for font matching that we should get into for that. Oh, look at that. Hey, there's those Star Trek fonts. Oh. Do I even have any fonts that do this? I don't have any fonts that do this. This is depressing. No, let's use that. I don't know what that font even is, but that's what we're going to go with, just for sake of putting something on the screen. So I would usually match the font, make sure that it's about the right size, about the right font, you know, has the same serifs and baselines and all that. We are going to increase this to 350. That's about right. I'm going to move it down. This is also about right. This is in the center. If you modify this, it will snap to the paths that we have. So this is the center. I believe that this person has a dark blue font. So what I do from here is object, path, come on, where's it at? Convert to shape. Maybe? No? Type? Oh, yeah, it's under type. Create outlines. There we go. See, I don't know where the heck anything's at nowadays. So that's the gist of it. I would take this, probably move it down a little bit. Probably give it a stroke because it was a little fatter in the picture. Go ahead and apply that. Gonna increase that stroke size to I don't like leaving strokes on things because when you scale it, it doesn't scale. So if I were to take this and I were to make it really small, it's still a really fast stroke, and I don't like that. So what I will do is outline stroke, and I will object Pathfinder merge. So now that G is a big. He pretty much is in the center, so that's how we do it. Now this is ready for scalability at any size. This is, looks like it is 5 inches wide, 5.5 inches wide by 6 inches tall. So if I were to copy this and try to paste it as an image, it would, or to save it as an image. So I'll just export as. Don't know if you can see this screen or not, but I'm going to export as, and in the save as type, I'm doing a drop down for a PNG. I'm not using artboards, and I am putting it in my work folder here. So it's my videos folder, and we're going to save it here. We're going to put a sample logo vector. And it wants some PNG options. Right now I'm just going to do 72. Background color transparent. Perfect. And then I will save the Illustrator file. Save as. Sample logo vector, sample dash logo dash vector dot AI. And it'll give me some Illustrator options. I am going to keep it in Illustrator 2020. However, if I wanted to, best practice would be from here to save as a, change the file type when you save as to an SVG. And then most programs can read it. If you take it to print shops, they will be able to read it, and you won't have any problems with the conversion. You could also save it as a PDF, but this is going to be scalable. SVG, Scalable Vector Graphic. So I'm going to just go ahead and save another SVG. Go back to my stream here and give you guys the breakdown on what that's going to look like now. My file browser window is over here. So I saved them in my videos folder. In my folder, videos. So now we have an AI file which opens in Illustrator, a PNG. Oop, we didn't save the SVG. finish the SVG. And now we have a sample over vector SVG. Now why it's opening in Internet Explorer? No. I don't need to open SVG files in Internet Explorer, but whoever is handling your print work will be able to open an SVG file. So that PNG file looks like this. It's a very small file, but it has a transparent background because my settings are dark. That's why it's showing up. But I'm going to go ahead and take this logo, drag him into this document, and that's what we're looking at, the difference between I want to not put it in line with text. So this is what we had. And if this would have gone up, that's what we would have had. So when I say it is important to have your logo in a vector version, I really mean it. So if you guys need any help doing a conversion, if for whatever reason you've lost those files, hit us up, cheepdev.com. We're also on Facebook, facebook.com/CHEEPDEV. That's cheap like a chicken. DEV is in the first part of development. And we're also on a few other social media platforms, but primarily cheepdev.com and Facebook. So thanks for tuning in. And next up, I will hopefully be doing a video on font matching. So tune in and hopefully you enjoyed this, and give us a like and a follow and a share. Thanks so much.